Consider this for a moment. What if every aspect of your life consistently turned out well? How would that make you feel? How would you behave? What kind of person would you become? This isn't merely a playful thought exercise, it's a transformative approach to life. When you adopt the belief that everything works out for you, you begin to manifest that reality. You evolve into someone who naturally draws in success, joy, and fulfillment. Your mind cannot differentiate between reality and vivid imagination. By acting as if everything will fall into place, your brain starts to accept this notion, and when it believes something, it seeks out evidence to support that belief. Have you ever purchased a new vehicle and suddenly noticed that model everywhere? That's your brain's reticular activating system in action. It filters information based on your focus. When you concentrate on positive outcomes, your brain becomes attuned to recognizing all the ways things are indeed working out for you. Before we begin, seize this moment to signal to the universe that you're ready for success this year by affirming your intention and leaving a powerful comment saying, "This year, my lottery win is inevitable." When you genuinely believe and act as if everything works out, you transform your energy. You begin to resonate at a higher frequency, attracting similar energy. It's akin to tuning a radio to a specific station. When you're aligned with the frequency of success and positivity, that's what you receive. But what about when things go awry? What about when you encounter obstacles or setbacks? Here's the crucial point. Even these challenges and setbacks are working in your favor. They are opportunities for growth, learning, and self-improvement. When you act as if everything works out, you approach challenges differently. Instead of feeling defeated or discouraged, you ask yourself, how is this benefiting me? What can I learn from this? How can I use this to become even better? Every thought you have triggers a biochemical reaction in your body. Negative thoughts generate stress hormones that make you feel bad. Positive thoughts create feel-good chemicals that boost your mood and energy. When you act as if everything works out, you're consistently generating positive thoughts. You're literally altering your body's chemistry, influencing your genes, activating genes that promote health, and deactivating genes that cause disease. You're not just thinking your way to success, you're thinking your way to better health and longevity. So the big question is, how do you start acting as if everything always works out for you? Begin implementing this mindset with your morning routine. When you wake up, before even opening your eyes, take a moment to feel grateful. Envision your day as already perfect. Imagine everything going smoothly, people responding positively to you, and opportunities coming your way. Throughout your day, catch yourself whenever you start to worry or doubt. Pause and ask yourself, if I knew this was all working out perfectly, how would I feel? How would I act? Then do that. Act as if you know it's all working out. When facing a challenge, instead of getting stressed, get excited. Tell yourself, this is going to be great. I can't wait to see how this works out for me. This simple shift in perspective can change everything. Remember, your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Each moment is an opportunity to act as if everything is working out. Each decision, each action, and each thought is shaping your future. So align those thoughts, decisions, and actions with the belief that everything always works out for you. Let's explore the concept of the quantum field, the field of all possibilities. In every moment, there are infinite potential outcomes. When you act as if everything always works out, you're tapping into that field. You're aligning yourself with the best possible outcomes. Think of it like this. Imagine you're in a dark room full of furniture. If you believe the room is dangerous, you'll move cautiously, bumping into things, maybe even hurting yourself. But if you believe the room is safe and everything will work out, you'll move confidently. You might still bump into things, but you'll see those bumps as guidance, helping you navigate toward your goal. When you believe everything works out, you move through life with confidence. You see setbacks as guidance, redirecting you towards even better outcomes. You become unstoppable because you know that no matter what happens, it's all working out for you. This doesn't mean you become passive, quite the opposite. When you truly believe everything works out, you become more active. You take more risks because you know they'll work out. You become more active. You take more risks because you know they'll work out. Consider the most successful individuals you know. Likely, they operate as if everything always works out for them. They possess an unwavering belief in their ability to succeed. They perceive opportunities where others see obstacles. They anticipate positive outcomes, and invariably, positive things happen to them. However, they're not extraordinary. They don't possess a magical power that you lack. The only difference lies in their belief and the actions stemming from that belief. And that's something you can cultivate too. Begin with a small step. Select one area of your life and act as if everything always works out in that domain. It could be your career, relationships, or health. Whatever area you choose, commit to this mindset for the next 30 days. Observe the changes. Notice how your feelings evolve, how your actions shift, and how the world around you begins to transform. The changes might be subtle initially, but if you remain attentive, you'll start to notice shifts. As you witness these changes, your belief will strengthen, leading to even more significant transformations. It's a positive feedback loop that can completely revolutionize your life. Your imagination is one of your most potent tools. When you vividly envision things working out, you're programming your subconscious mind. You're creating neural pathways that support your new belief. Close your eyes and vividly imagine your perfect day. See yourself waking up full of energy. Picture everything going smoothly. Envision people responding positively to you. Feel the joy and satisfaction of everything working out perfectly. Make it as real as possible in your mind. Practice this daily, and you'll start to notice changes in your real life. You'll find yourself naturally acting in ways that bring about that perfect day. You'll make decisions that lead to things working out. You'll attract people and opportunities that align with your vision. This isn't magic, it's neuroscience. You're literally rewiring your brain to support your new belief that everything always works out for you. However, many people get stuck here. They try this for a day or two, don't see immediate results, and give up. Remember, you're undoing years, maybe decades of programming. It takes time and consistency to create lasting change. Commitment and consistency. Commit to acting as if everything always works out for at least 30 days. Persist, even when it feels uncomfortable or unnatural, even when your old habits and beliefs try to resurface. Especially then, because that's when real transformation occurs. Think about learning a new skill, like playing an instrument. Initially, it feels awkward and unnatural. Your fingers don't cooperate. The sounds you make are far from music. But if you persevere, eventually, it becomes natural. You can play without thinking about it. Your fingers know where to go, the music flows through you. That's what happens when you consistently act as if everything always works out. At first, it might feel forced or fake. You might feel like you're just pretending. But if you stick with it, it becomes your natural state. It becomes who you are. And when it becomes who you are, that's when miracles start to happen. That's when you start to create the life of your dreams. That's when you become unstoppable. It's important to address a common misconception. Acting as if everything always works out doesn't mean ignoring problems or living in denial. It doesn't mean pretending bad things don't happen. It means approaching every situation, good or bad, with the belief that it's ultimately working out for your highest good. When you face a problem, instead of getting stressed or discouraged, you get curious. You ask, how is this working out for me? What can I learn from this? How can I use this to become even better? This approach turns every problem into an opportunity for growth. Reflect on some of the biggest successes in your life. Chances are, many of them came after setbacks or failures. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, but that led you to start your own business. Maybe a relationship ended, but that freed you to meet your true love. Maybe you faced a health challenge that inspired you to completely transform your lifestyle. When you adopt the mindset that everything always works out, you begin to perceive the interconnectedness of life's events. You develop a profound trust in life's process. You cultivate a deep understanding that everything is happening for your benefit, not as a detriment. This trust empowers you to take greater risks. It allows you to pursue your dreams without the fear of failure, because even if things don't unfold as planned, you know it's all working out for your highest good. You recognize that every experience is guiding you towards something even better. Your words have a profound impact on your subconscious mind. They shape your beliefs, which in turn influence your actions and ultimately, your results. By consciously choosing positive, affirming words, you're rewiring your brain to support your new belief system. This isn't about denying reality or ignoring challenges. It's about framing your experiences in a way that empowers you and keeps you focused on positive outcomes. As you consistently speak and think in terms of everything working out, you create a positive feedback loop. Your brain starts to notice more instances of things working out, which reinforces your belief, which in turn leads to more positive outcomes. This cycle can dramatically transform your life experience over time. Start paying attention to your words. Catch yourself when you use negative phrases and consciously replace them with positive ones. Instead of saying, "This is going to be difficult," say, "This is going to be an exciting challenge." Instead of, "I'm not good at this," say, "I'm learning and improving every day." Consider incorporating daily affirmations into your routine. Each morning, look in the mirror and say, "Everything always works out for me. I'm lucky and blessed. Good things are constantly coming my way." Feel the truth of these statements as you say them. Even if it feels unnatural at first, persist. Over time, these affirmations will become your new truth. An essential part of acting as if everything always works out is cultivating gratitude. Each day, take time to appreciate how things are working out for you. This could be big things like a promotion at work, or small things like finding a parking spot easily. The more you focus on how things are working out, the more you'll notice it happening. When faced with obstacles, practice reframing them. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How is this happening for me?" This simple shift in perspective can transform your experience of challenges and setbacks. Remember, changing your mindset is a process. It won't happen overnight. There will be days when it's easier to believe everything is working out, and days when it's more challenging. The key is to persist. Even on the tough days, act as if everything is working out. Over time, this will become your default state of being. By consistently acting, speaking, and thinking as if everything always works out, you're not just changing your mindset, you're changing your life. You're aligning yourself with the flow of the universe and opening yourself up to endless possibilities. Embrace this powerful mindset and watch as your life transforms in amazing ways. Begin to pay close attention to your words. Notice when you speak negatively and consciously choose to rephrase your thoughts positively. Instead of saying, "I hope this works out," try saying, "I know this is unfolding perfectly." Rather than expressing, "I'm worried about this," say, "I'm excited to see how this will work out for me." This isn't about ignoring your feelings. If you feel anxious or concerned, acknowledge those emotions, but then consciously shift your perspective. Choose to believe that even in moments of worry, everything is still aligning in your favor. Acting as if everything always works out doesn't mean passively waiting for good things to come your way. It's about taking inspired action from a place of trust and positivity. When you genuinely believe that everything is working out for you, you become more proactive. You begin to see opportunities everywhere and are more inclined to step outside your comfort zone, trusting that it will all turn out well. Reflect on a time when you were completely certain about something, perhaps when you knew you would excel on a test or secure a specific job. How did you behave? Chances are you were confident, focused, and took decisive action. That's the approach you want to adopt in every area of your life. Act as if your success is guaranteed. Act as if the universe is working in your favor. Act as if everything you touch turns to gold. This mindset will motivate you to take significant action toward your goals. But here's the key. Practice detachment from the outcome. Trust that whatever unfolds is for your highest good. This detachment liberates you from stress and anxiety, allowing you to enjoy the journey, knowing that everything is working out perfectly. Keep in mind that acting as if everything always works out doesn't mean you won't encounter challenges or setbacks. It doesn't imply that everything will always proceed smoothly. Instead, it means you approach every situation, whether positive or negative, with the belief that it ultimately serves your benefit. When faced with a challenge, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" consider asking, "How is this happening for me?" This approach doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it involves tackling problems with a solution-oriented mindset. You believe in the existence of a solution and trust in your ability to find it. Even when the path forward isn't immediately clear, you have faith that clarity will come in due time. Reflect on the major challenges you've faced in life. In retrospect, can you identify how they ultimately benefited you? Perhaps they strengthened your character, imparted valuable lessons, or led you to your current position. When you act as if everything always works out, you're able to recognize these benefits in real time. You don't need years to pass before understanding how a challenge served you. You can perceive and appreciate it as it unfolds. This perspective allows you to remain calm and centered when facing adversity. Instead of succumbing to stress or panic, you can stay grounded in the knowledge that everything is working out. This calmness enhances your ability to think clearly and make sound decisions. When you embody the belief that everything always works out, you become a source of positivity. Your energy inspires those around you and becomes contagious. Think about someone you know who seems to always have things work out for them. How do you feel in their presence? Likely, their positivity and confidence are infectious, leaving you feeling more optimistic and empowered. This is the kind of person you become when you adopt this mindset. You evolve into someone who uplifts others, inspiring confidence and hope. You become a force for good in the world. As you inspire others, you create a positive feedback loop. The more you uplift others, the more others uplift you. The more positive energy you emit, the more you receive in return. It's as if you're creating an expanding field of positivity around you. Gratitude amplifies your positive energy, making you more magnetic to good things. The more grateful you are, the more reasons you find to be grateful. It's another self-reinforcing cycle of positivity. At the end of each day, note down 3 things that worked out for you. They can be significant or minor. The goal is to train your brain to notice how things are working out in your favor. With consistent practice, you'll start to notice more and more positive outcomes. Your brain will become wired to seek out the positive, and what you focus on expands. Patience is key. Sometimes things may not work out immediately or in the way you anticipated, but that doesn't mean they're not working out. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up daily to check its growth. You trust that if you've planted it in fertile soil and provided water and sunlight, it will grow in its own time. Your dreams and goals are like seeds. When you act as if everything always works out, you're planting those seeds in fertile soil, nurturing them with your positive energy and inspired action. Trust that they will flourish and manifest at the perfect time. This trust allows you to enjoy the journey instead of constantly worrying about the future or stressing about outcomes. You can relax and appreciate the present moment, finding joy in the process of becoming, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly. Life isn't about reaching a destination, it's about who you become along the way. When you act as if everything always works out, you become someone who is confident, positive, and resilient. You inspire others and make a positive impact on the world. When faced with setbacks or disappointments, it's all about perspective. Instead of viewing something that didn't go as planned as a failure, see it as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How is this preparing me for something even better? This perspective transforms every experience into a growth opportunity. It allows you to fail forward, using every setback as a setup for a comeback. Try to recall some of the most successful people in history. They all had their challenges and losses, but what differentiated them was that they kept on being positive. They had the audacity to believe that everything was going their way, even when things were hard. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Such an attitude is adopted by someone who thinks that everything is always working out. This means that any failure that is made is just a step towards making a success. When you pretend that everything is okay and will be fine, you are in fact living from the end. You are posturing yourself as the person who has attained all the dreams that you have set for yourself. Spend at least 10-15 minutes a day to imagine the life you want to live. Imagine yourself waking up and living as if everything has been done for you and is just fine. Experience happiness, thankfulness, and satisfaction. Your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined scenarios and reality. By consistently visualizing your ideal life, you're effectively programming your brain to manifest that reality. When you act as if everything always works out, you're not merely altering your thoughts, you're transforming your emotional state. Emotions are energy in motion, each carrying its own frequency and vibration. When you experience positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and excitement, you're resonating at a high frequency, which in turn attracts more high-frequency experiences into your life. Have you noticed how when you're in an exceptionally good mood, positive things seem to naturally occur? Perhaps people are unusually friendly, or you experience a streak of good fortune. This is because your positive emotional state is attracting positive experiences. Conversely, when you're in a negative emotional state, you tend to draw more negative experiences. It's as if you're tuned into life's negative frequency. By acting as if everything always works out, you're consciously choosing to tune into the positive channel, deliberately elevating your vibrational frequency. As you consistently practice this mindset, you begin to establish a new baseline for your emotional state. This doesn't mean you'll never experience negative emotions. Rather, it means you don't allow those negative emotions to define your reality. When fear, doubt, or worry arise, you acknowledge these feelings but then consciously shift back to the belief that everything is working out in your favor. Acting as if everything always works out isn't about passive wishful thinking, it's about taking inspired action. When you genuinely believe everything is aligning for your benefit, you become more proactive. You take bold steps towards your goals because you trust in the positive outcome. You're willing to step outside your comfort zone, recognizing it as the space where growth occurs. Ask yourself, if you knew with absolute certainty that everything would work out perfectly, what actions would you take? What risks would you be willing to embrace? How would you present yourself to the world? Start taking those actions now. Act as if you've already achieved the success you desire. Show up as the version of yourself who has already realized your dreams. This is how you shape your reality and manifest your desires. Life mirrors your inner state. When you transform your inner world, your outer world must shift to match it. As you begin to act from this empowered state, you'll notice a ripple effect in various areas of your life. Your relationships may improve as you approach them with more positivity and confidence. Your career might take unexpected leaps as you pursue opportunities you previously might have overlooked. Your health could improve as you make choices aligned with your belief in positive outcomes. This mindset doesn't shield you from challenges, but it does transform how you perceive and handle them. When obstacles arise, instead of viewing them as roadblocks, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Ask yourself, how is this challenge preparing me for something greater? This perspective turns every experience, positive or negative, into a stepping stone towards your goals. Remember, this is a practice. Like any skill, it improves with consistent application. There may be days when it's easier to embody this mindset and days when it's more challenging. The key is persistence. Even on difficult days, choose to act as if everything is working out. Over time, this becomes your default state of being. As you consistently act from this empowered state, you'll find yourself becoming more resilient and adaptable. Setbacks that once might have derailed you now become mere detours on your path to success. You'll develop a greater capacity to pivot and find creative solutions to challenges. Your beliefs and actions work synergistically. As you act as if everything always works out, your belief in this principle strengthens. As your belief strengthens, your actions become more aligned with this mindset. This creates a powerful upward spiral of positive change in your life. Act as if everything always works out and watch as your life transforms. Embrace this mindset, embody it in your actions, and prepare to be amazed by the positive changes that unfold in your world. To quickly recap what we talked about in this video, we must say that this approach is about living with the unshakable belief that everything in your life is aligning perfectly, even when things seem tough. By acting as if success is inevitable, you reprogram your brain, elevate your energy, and attract positive outcomes. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and setbacks are seen as essential steps toward greater success. Visualization and positive affirmations are crucial tools in this process, helping you stay aligned with your goals and maintain a high vibrational state. Consistent practice of this mindset reshapes your reality, creating a life where everything truly does work out for your highest good. As you go on this process, ensure that you are always visualizing success, saying positive things, and acting inspired. Believe that every move you make is a move towards the kind of life that you have always wanted. The more you apply this way of thinking, the more you will be able to get used to it and thus start living a life where everything is actually in your favor. Hold on to this belief and behold the changes that will occur in your reality sooner than you think. It is yours to make, so start pretending like it's already perfect because it is, and the future will follow. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.